Flanking is a random attack, but if you move up and down, your companion has a better chance of triggering flanking.
Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Fearsome here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how flanking actually works. I'm going to go ahead and get flanking to trigger all 3 of these times as my units walk in between, because that's one of the ways in which flanking works. Boom. Flanking triggers again. And one more time, flanking triggers again. So this is not a random ability. There was some guy on YouTube, I think, who made like a video guide about the melee epics, and he was claiming that it was an ability that randomly triggers. It's not, and I want to go ahead and dispel that myth and show you how it actually works so you can better understand the game. Let's go ahead and move my Monty back. Here's a second way in which flanking triggers. Okay, the first way is obviously the units walk in between. Okay, pretty straightforward. The second way in which it works is the other unit is already on the other flank, and then the flanking unit moves to the flank, the opposite flank, and that triggers, okay? So, kind of self-explanatory in the name, but, you know, here we go. It's going to trigger all 3 times. Watch. Guaranteed, I could do this 100 times and the result would still be the same, okay? There we go. All 3 flankings triggered. There. And I want to point out something about First Strike Rank 3. When it says it spots hidden attacks, okay, sneak attacks I should say, it doesn't just mean units that are hidden. It means sneak attacks like flanking, and Vengeance Strike Rank 3, and Bladestorm Rank 3, because First Strike Rank 2 and First Strike Rank 1 do not. Ramba has First Strike Rank 1 and it should have triggered. Except that flanking, even flanking Rank 1, is a sneak attack. Read the card, it says that. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and show you a way in which flanking does not work. Okay? If you move a unit on the other flank of Monty right here as the opponent, it does not trigger flanking. Look, see? It doesn't. Now, on the flip side, Monty is already here, and if I decide to move another unit onto the flanking side of Dr. Na, it does not trigger. Boom. See? I can predict the result. Like, I could do this 100 times, and the result would still be the same. Because I understand how this game works. I understand how the epics in this game work. I even understand a lot of the mechanics in this game, like accuracy, dodge, and the crit system, that a lot of people in this game do not understand. I understand the movement, I understand the range, I understand it all, okay? I know what I'm talking about. A lot of these people who are randomly making guides and stuff like that, they don't, okay? And it's a little triggering to see someone say that flanking is something that randomly triggers, no pun intended. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling on. Okay, let's go ahead and do this this last trigger of flanking 3 times, guaranteed. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do it again, and you're going to get the same results. Because flanking is consistent and it's not random. Gosh darn it. Okay, here we go. Get it to trigger again. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 3. So it's really funny because this is actually something that had been going around for a little while. I remember when Van Flanders came back. And it goes all the way back to 2014. Swashbucklers always used to complain because they were bad at the game and they didn't understand how flanking worked. And they always got their fan out of Black Fog because they accidentally triggered flanking. They said the Nefarious Daggers were bad because they didn't understand how flanking worked. And the hide that was on them, you know, it was useless because, you know, you randomly have, I quote-unquote randomly have flanking trigger. But yeah, once you understand how the ability works, flanking is actually one of the better epics in the game. Now, I wanted to spell something. Okay, flanking 1 is. Flanking 2 is almost a waste because anyone who actually understands how it works, who's your opponent, they are not going to move in such a way where you can just trigger all 3 of your flanking. So it's not really a very useful epic for that reason. Okay, now, flanking rank 3 only reduces someone's movement by 1 for 1 turn. So, I mean, it's honestly not even worth it. And then 4 and 5, they give a little extra critical, but I mean, who really cares about that? So, it's complete garbage. Yeah, I'm going to trigger it again while we talk. If y'all are interested in seeing another video where I dispel a common myth that was going around, watch my video about Pirate Zone in PvP, because there was some guy who was going around saying that the Pirate Zone worked in PvP, and I did a video where I tested it all out, I crunched all the numbers, and I proved the guy wrong, and it was very satisfying. And if y'all are interested in seeing the video, link down below in the description. But I just wanted to point something else out. I may have pointed it out earlier on in the video. Ramba does have First Strike rank 1, which is not spot hidden attacks. Flanking, even flanking rank 1, if you read the ability, matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and flee from the combat so you can go ahead and see the ability for yourself. Rank 2 and 3 spots hidden attacks. Look, rank 5 does. Even rank 2 does. Make bonus melee sneak attack when flanking. Sneak attack. So, yeah. By the way, First Strike rank 3 would spot this, but First Strike rank 1 and 2 would not, because First Strike rank 1 and 2 doesn't say anything about spotting sneak attacks. Look. Strike before melee attackers. Spot sneak attacks. Plus 25% damage. See? That's why Ramba did not trigger his first strike. Now, if I had Bellator on the other team, he would have triggered it because first strike rank 3 spots things like Blade Storm rank 3, which is classified as a sneak attack, Invention Strike 3, which is classified as a sneak attack, and Flanking, which is classified as a sneak attack. Not just units that are hidden. So, yeah. I hope y'all learned something. This is a fun video to make, and I'm glad people will finally, know how these epics actually work instead of the misinformation they've been fed by the experts. So yeah, now the cat's out of the bag. Now y'all understand, and I hope that y'all have a fun time with this information. See y'all in another video.